Get ready, because this show will be set in 3D. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. Anyway, it's the Sergio Show. And here's your 2D host, Sergio Dominguez. Hey, folks, it's me, Sergio Dominguez, and this is my show, The Sergio Show. So, let's get this show started
by doing a very special list, and it's a list of the top 5 greatest fake cartoon characters of all time. Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Not the greatest real cartoon characters of all time, but the greatest fake cartoon characters of all time list. Now, for many of you cynical people saying, "Oh, cartoons are not real. Cartoons have always been so fake. Meh, 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 meh." And I gotta say is, look, me and so many other existing cartoon characters have always been real. How? Because we exist. We're in the same reality as you are right now. You're looking at me in a medium in the exact same reality as you are. So technically, we've always been real. The only way we're not fake if nobody mentions us or nobody creates us, and if we're just this enigma that hasn't existed in a different reality. So, as long as we exist in the same reality, which in this case we're in a universe where people exist in reality watching stuff which are cartoons in a screen in reality, then guess what? We cartoons are real. So, in this case, I'm going to bring up 5 awesome cartoons that actually don't exist. So when you get to take a look at them, your reaction is going to be like, what? Huh? And then you're going to realize, oh, the reason why I'm reacting like this is because these cartoons don't really exist until now. You get it? No, kinda? Whatever. Let's just get this countdown list started. Why top 5? Because I want to. Anyway, let's get started. Number 5. Noti, the 5-subject notebook. Yes, ever since he existed in the late 1980s as a way for kids to buy notebooks for school, he's always been the most reliable kind of notebook, helpful for kids whenever they need to write down notes, especially those lazy kids that don't bring anything to school. Number 4. Henry the DVD Man. Yes, a talking sentient DVD, introduced in the late 90s once this medium was introduced. Kick out the old format of nostalgic VHS. He was so informative in those classic instruction videos on how to use those newfangled DVDs. Unfortunately, later on in his life, he hasn't been that relevant since that new format came out, but we always have his kind of special nostalgic memory of what home video was like in the late 90s. Number 3, H the Hand Cream. Yes, you've seen him in so many commercials in the early 2000s, but whenever that cream company needs to promote its cream in an entertaining way, this cartoon hand cream always appears, opens its little lid, gives us that nice hand cream that keeps our hands from drying up, and gives us that special scented feeling of H the Hand Cream. Number 2, Santi the Talking Hand Sanitizer. Yes, as someone who loves hand sanitizers to keep my hands instantly fresh and clean from those pesky germs, always enjoyed his commercials from the early 90s to even the last 3 years before he was discontinued. Became an internet meme later on. But as a talking hand sanitizer, whenever you touch the dirt and you want a last minute clean, and you have him in travel size pocket, Santi the hand sanitizer has always been so helpful and so cute. I even love that one time in the series in the early 2000s where you somehow can go online and see these really crude internet shorts of his where he would just go on adventures and help clean people's hands with his magical hand sanitizer. I always loved that guy. Miss him very much. And the number 1 greatest fake cartoon character of all time is Pesky, the worst goddamn rodent in history. Yeah, ever since he was introduced in the early 30s, Pesky was always known for being the most hideous, disturbing, ugly rodent in the history of fake reality animation history. And that's why we love him. Somehow his horrible behavior and crude attitude has always delighted audiences for many, many years. Yes, he looked hideous and awful and disgusting, but what he lacked in humanity, he gained in cartoonality. But this disturbing rodent that looks god-awful, has always been such a delight for so many years, and I always love watching him in that other time-space continuum reality that I've seen over there for a certain amount of time. And that's what makes him the best. Pesky, the worst goddamn rodent in history. And there you have it. 5 of the greatest cartoons that don't exist in this reality. But wait. Since I've mentioned them and introduced them here, doesn't that make them officially real? Yeah, they don't have an actual history here, and what I just said sounds completely ridiculous to whoever's watching this, but technically, they now exist. Or don't they? They don't have shorts here, but mentioning them could bring the idea of it, but that's terrible. This kind of thought is hurting my brain. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta end the show now. I'm gonna end this show now.
So that's all for this episode of the Sergio Show. I'm Sergio Dominguez saying 2D animation is better than 3D animation. Have an animated day. Sergio Studios.